From Storm Tracker 6, this is Forecast First, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
Scattered showers, chilly temperatures, breezy conditions again today, but the pattern's going to change just a little bit as we get a little closer to the weekend. Still some evening rain showers possible. Those should begin to die down. Once we lose a few more degrees from our daytime highs, we'll see the instability give way to partly cloudy skies tonight. A look out across the region. We've got some sunshine here and there, and also some clouds and showers moving through other areas. So that's been pretty much the theme all day. You get some sun, then you get a shower, and then it's back to sunshine. Temperatures 46 Lansing, Jackson 45 degrees, Kalamazoo 44, still 50 though this afternoon in Detroit. As we head through the evening hours, again, you'll see the showers dissipate first, then the stars out later tonight. And that's going to mean chilly temperatures by tomorrow morning with some patchy frost possible. We'll be in the mid-30s to start the day. Warmer weather for the weekend. It's dry at least for the weekend. There's more rain and more cool temperatures next week. 6 News at 6 starts right now.
WLNS is here for you, celebrating 75 years of bringing you the news with 6 News at 6.
The federal government shutdown could make next month an extremely difficult one for many Michiganders to feed their families. It's our top story at 6. Thank you for joining us. I'm Siobhan Klepfer.
And I'm Jorma Duran. Right now, people in Michigan getting help through the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, better known as SNAP, won't get their benefits in November.
SNAP, formerly known as food stamps, is just the latest program impacted by the ongoing federal government shutdown.
Our Kylie Shapansky spoke with someone who relies on these benefits and with food banks to see what this could mean. GCF, you're now live with the story. Kylie.
Nearly 1 in 8 households in the state rely on SNAP benefits. That's 1.4 million Michiganders who won't get their assistance this coming month if the federal government shutdown continues.
On the end of every 2 weeks after we're done paying bills, we're left with $10 to live on.
I spoke with Ava Forbach, a mother of 4 and a recipient of SNAP benefits. Because she is disabled and unable to work, she says these benefits are the only way her kids are able to eat. The Owasso resident tells me she'll now look to other sources for assistance, but she's now worried about if food banks will be able to keep up with increase in demand.
Now all these food banks are going to run out because everybody out here where I live basically live off, SNAP benefits. And so we're going to be running out of, food banks, and nobody's going to be able to go out.
Phil Knight is the executive director of the Food Bank Council of Michigan. He says history shows more people coming to food banks in times like this, during a government shutdown or a union strike. But he says food banks are not a replacement for federal benefits.
And we can supplement families' food needs, but we are not a substitute for a federal program such as SNAP.
Caitlin Cardoso is the Senior Manager of Marketing and Communications with the Greater Lansing Food Bank. She says they've been preparing for the possibility of an influx of people needing assistance.
The most important thing that neighbors need to know as they face uncertainty around potential delays in SNAP benefits is that Greater Lansing Food Bank and our partners are here to help no matter what. We're committed to continuing to have food for the Mid-Michigan neighbors who need it.
The Greater Lansing Food Bank has a section on their website called Government Shutdown Neighbor Resource Center. For more information, you can visit the Scene on 6 section of our website, WLNS.com.
Kylie, thank you very much. Michigan GOP lawmakers are now demanding that Michigan State Police Director Colonel James Grady and Deputy Director Lieutenant Colonel Amy Brimacombe step down or be relieved of their duties. In a letter sent to Governor Gretchen Whitmer, Senator Jim Runstad says the failed leadership of these two individuals continues to erode public trust in what should be one of our state's most respected institutions. At a meeting today in Grand Rapids, Colonel Grady said to a 6 News partner he was appointed to ensure that the mission is completed every day in the state of Michigan, and that's to provide excellent public safety services. I will continue to do that. I am not resigning. In June, the Michigan State Police Troopers Association conducted a survey, and police leadership received an overwhelming vote of no confidence from their troopers.
An Eaton County judge has sentenced former Delta Township Supervisor Ken Fletcher to 2 years of probation in connection with a case stemming from an investigation that led to his arrest on child sex charges. A judge issued the sentence after accepting a plea deal in September to the charge of using a computer to commit a crime. Fletcher was initially charged with using a computer to commit a crime and accosting a child for immoral purposes. Fletcher resigned from his position as township supervisor last September while under investigation for allegedly having sexual conversations with what he thought was a 15-year-old boy.
A former factory in Jackson went up in flames overnight for the second time since 2023.
The last fire led to school and road closures, along with officials closely monitoring the air quality. But this time, firefighters say quick action kept it from becoming a major disaster.
6 News Jackson reporter Sean Graney spoke with residents and first responders about what happened and is here for you now with their growing concerns with the property.
I'm standing here at the site of the former Airmaster factory, a building that's now seen 2 major fires in just 2 years. Fire crews say their quick response overnight kept this latest fire from spreading to nearby buildings.
It was around 11:20. All I saw was the fire line.
Jennifer Teachout says she's been living near the former factory since 2020. She says when she first heard the loud sirens, it made her worry for her children's safety and her home.
I was worried about it spreading because I know when this happened, I think it was 2 or 3 years ago, because we still lived here, that they were making people vacate because of how much it spread. So I was worried about that.
Jackson area fire teams were called to the site around 11 p.m. Wednesday. Fire Chief Tim Gonzalez says crews found heavy flames and smoke coming from the second floor.
Some of the biggest challenges for this complex was just the size of the structure itself. The fire went to a third alarm. It was needed for the resources as well as personnel to effectively extinguish the flames.
Gonzalez says the fire was located in an old office space in the far north section of the facility, and personnel remained on the scene until an all clear was called at 2 a.m.
The fire that did happen in 2023, our crews were aware of the hazards associated with the building and were appropriately able to take actions accordingly.
Teachout says she was grateful for the fast response, but is seeking more transparency to prevent future disasters.
I do think it does need to be prevented again. It's happened a couple of times, and then down here there was a house fire 2 different times too.
Gonzalez says the Environmental Protection Agency was notified as a precaution, and the cause of the fire is still under investigation. Here for you in Jackson, Sean Graney, 6 News.
In 2024, the city of Jackson was awarded $3 million to pay for the demolition and cleanup of the former Airmaster factory. 6 News has contacted the Jackson County Land Bank and the city manager as we work to learn what progress has been made since then. As of now, they have not responded to our requests for comment.
Lockwood Elementary in Eaton Rapids unveiled its brand new learning space today as part of a $250,000 grant given to 5 different schools. The grant is from Eckrich, and this year the company teamed up with College Football Playoff Foundation's Extra Yard for Teachers initiative to give makeovers to schools across the country. Today's ribbon-cutting event brought together teachers, students, and community members to celebrate.
They get to make over one space in need. So at Lockwood Elementary, they made over this library space. School specialty provided all the furniture. And we're really grateful to be able to have this transformed learning space, which we hope will help make a lasting impact.
Officials say the program is designed to give educators the resources they need to create vibrant, supportive spaces for students to learn, grow, and succeed.
From Storm Tracker 6, this is Weather First, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
Well, it's almost that now or never time if you're going to check out some of the fall foliage across the area, because we're getting very close to peak and we'll be past peak fairly soon. Our picks on 6 pick of the day. What a shot. I love these kind of shots from Nora. I got the sun kind of coming through the trees and the fall foliage there. You can see obviously the leaves on the ground, some water out there. That is an absolutely picture perfect shot. Love it. To feature your fall foliage pictures or anything in the weather realm on our newscast, just head to WLNS.com/share and upload yours. They've all been fantastic this year. Here's the latest fall foliage tracker, which shows us getting towards peak color now, but you could probably slide this red a little further south because we are getting in close to and past peak in some spots, especially in the UP and probably northern lower Michigan now. So we've got another week or two of ideal leaf viewing, and then things will begin to get quiet once again as we head towards the winter months, which will be here before you know it. High temperature trend, the average high is going down, and so are our actual numbers. A little brief warm up this weekend, 2 or maybe a little above average, but notice next week, once we go into the 40s next Saturday and Sunday, we may be there for quite some time as some really chilly air begins to settle in across the Great Lakes region. Today, some scattered showers continue, but we've only got a couple more hours, and those will begin to give way to partly cloudy skies tonight. Our low pressure system's way towards the east coast, but we've still got enough out there to kick off the showers and some snow showers in southern portions of Canada. I've been watching today up to the north, the Hancock and Houghton areas, easy for me to say, watching for a couple flakes, but really haven't seen very much. More than anything, just checking out some of the beautiful fall foliage in the UP. Precision cast tonight through tomorrow morning. We'll see partly to mostly cloudy skies at 7 o'clock and variably cloudy skies tomorrow. There is a little green that tries to pop up, but overall I think the rain chances look very low. Friday night football should be okay. And then of course Saturday for the Spartans it looks good as well. Just got to watch out for some afternoon clouds perhaps, and that really should be about it. Temperatures currently holding in the mid-40s this afternoon. Skyview Network, look at that threatening shower on the horizon in St. John's, 47 degrees, 200ths of an inch of rain. That was it today, so rainfall totals have been pretty light. Same thing on the Capital Cam with a temperature of 46 degrees, but it's still quite breezy out there. In Grand Ledge, we're at 47, little more rainfall, 1300ths of an inch today, not bad. So we head further south into Jackson, again, threatening looking skies, temperature 45, very light rainfall totals. Same thing in Hillsdale, mix of clouds and sunshine, and our current temperature 44 degrees. For tonight, overnight low 35. Once we get rid of the some showers tonight, some frost will be possible tomorrow morning. We'll warm it up to 51 tomorrow, but our average high this time of the year, a balmy 57 degrees. The 6-day forecast, sunshine as we head into the weekend. Next week, we've got showers in the forecast late Tuesday and Wednesday, but look at the extended. We go into the 40s on Saturday and stay there for like 5 days in a row.
It hurts, David. It hurts to see.
It hurts me too.
Oh, man.
Ouch.